because the community, how it was so like, I don't know, like really personable.
My decision to attend Cal Poly was based on the major business administration, which is broader. They have more concentrations.
It's a great school and it's in a really nice place. And the resources here are amazing. Just the advisors and the professors I heard of. I wanted to just get the hands-on experience that Cal Poly has been emphasizing their model on.
What I've used the EOP grant mainly for is kind of the extra money to pay for my housing, books, and the little bit of extra tuition that I needed to cover for. This grant has helped me, it's enabled me to not get another job, so I have more time for school and athletics, which are really important and very, very time consuming, which I wouldn't have been able to done if I had another job. So the EOP grant, which I've received every year, has helped me out tremendously in that aspect.
I was a recipient of the EOP grant, so I was able to use that towards books and other supplies and things for school, as well as join clubs like the American Marketing Association and be a part of the leadership programs.
Receiving the EOP grant has allowed me, like, for my first year to like purchase books and just like personal expenses.
So there's seminars you can actually take. I actually took a couple of study sessions in the library to help me out with my studying.
And the workshops are amazing. Like, I am horrible with math and it totally helped me pass pre-cal.
Being in EOP has helped a lot, just tremendously. My advisor Maria is the best person ever, and she just has a way of making you just light up. And she tells you so many good things about campus that coming to Cal Poly you wouldn't necessarily know. Cal Poly is a big school, and you have to learn to do things for yourself, and she kind of helps you get into that rhythm faster. I know coming to Cal Poly, when I first got here, a lot of my roommates were saying, you know, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do that, and I was able to show them how to do that because of Summer Institute and because of what Maria and EOP has helped me learn.
And the advisors are always willing to help and they're so nice. So it's really cool to have that like personal, get to know your advisor stuff.
I have used the advising center because when I go to the EOP office, I want to go and find a person who wants to talk to me, not only looking for any academic help, but also for a personal level. I used to go to the EOP office for as many times as twice a week because my advisor, Jenny, was always there when I needed her. She was always listening to me when I was telling her about not only my academic struggles, but also my personal life struggles.
Summer Institute ultimately allowed like me personally to like transition easier. I feel like a lot of students who just jump into fall quarter right away, they haven't been given that time to like to meet new people, and that's why they're focusing on meeting new people instead of their academics.
So when I first heard about Summer Institute, I was not the happiest person alive. I tried so many ways to get out of it, but in the end, I was definitely happy that I went. I knew so many things that my peers didn't know. You know, it takes a while to get to learn Cal Poly because it is a big campus and learn where all the classes are, to go to office hours and where all the faculty offices are. But having that one leg up on everyone else just really helps because you don't have to worry about your first week of school. learning the whole campus and everything because you know it.
That was definitely like the best thing I could have done to come to college, because like you get to meet people before you even come to school. Like, you know everything's at, and you like take classes and you get an idea of what college life is like, and just like the people you meet. Like, I have lunch and dinner with like people from SI like every day, and like, I don't know, just like you meet people, and it makes like coming to school so much easier when you know people already.
To apply, students must be pursuing their first undergraduate degree and be California residents, be educationally disadvantaged, which means being a first-generation college student, have a history of low income, and meet the EOP income guidelines, which can be found on our website. Students should also have academic potential and be motivated to succeed.
When filling out your application on csumentor.edu, you will see that EOP is item number 11, as seen on the left side of the screen. Once you're in section 11, be sure to select Yes and complete the information for this item. After you have completed the entire CSU application, a link will pop up that directs you to complete the EOP application. Be sure to complete and submit your EOP application by January 15th.
Under the application process, I just talked about how I was in the academy. I was in clubs such as the Key Club, French to Spanish. I did sports as well, and I think I was very lucky that the EOP selection really approved of me and allowed me to be in the program.
It is important to remember that EOP makes selections at the time of Cal Poly admissions. So, don't forget, once you are enrolled at Cal Poly, you cannot gain eligibility for EOP. Also, keep in mind that an EOPS community college transfer student does not automatically become an EOP student at Cal Poly.
You should totally do EOP because, I mean, first of all, they give you like money, which is super nice, and then you get this personal like advisor, and that's such a difference because like all my friends who are not EOP, they have like their advisor and they share it with like 1,000 other kids, and I don't even know them, and like I can say I know my advisor and she asks me about my life, and like it's really cool to have that. I think that just like it's really cool about that.
So anyone who thinks about applying for EOP or to Cal Poly, I think you should. You have nothing to lose, and it's a great opportunity. I have a lot of friends that go to other institutions and state schools, and they're not in EOP, and they wish they were. When I tell them all the things, the one-on-one help, and all the perks you get, I mean, it's definitely helpful.
And most importantly, take advantage of the resources you have available for you. The EOP offers things such as advising, study seminars, etc. And you really have to be aggressive in that manner and take advantage of it. It's kind of take control of your own education.
You should definitely apply to the EOP program because it helps you out not only academically, emotionally, but also financially. You get extra money from financial aid. You can also get great people to help you out with your academics. You meet great people.
EOP students receive admissions and academic assistance, comprehensive support throughout their college career, and financial guidance and assistance. So, if you want to receive these benefits, select Yes on your CSU Mentor application in Section 11 and submit your application by January 15th.
Are you down with EOP?